This is one of my poems. Do you know Jesus, or are you just a fan of his? I'm a big fan of many of our athletes. I'm a fan of Asafa Powell, but I've never met him. I don't know him, but I know of him. I've read many stuff about him, watched his videos, cheered for him, but I simply have never met him. I have no encounter with him. So if I were asked to act on his behalf and to represent him in an event, I would fail miserably. For me, to represent Asafa, I would have to be around him daily, speak to him frequently, study his walk, his talk, his likes, his dislikes. To walk like him, I would have to study his gait, know his attitude, and other things. Well, it's the same way with Jesus. We can be a fan of Jesus but not know him for ourselves. We can listen to others' encounters, even read our Bibles, sing songs about Jesus. We can even try to convince others that we know him. But when the real tests come around, do we act like we should act? Do we speak the words and walk? Do we speak the words and walk the walk? Do we bow before him and submit to his wills? Are we clothed with his righteousness, dressed in his armor? Do we know his words enough to say, "Thus saith the Lord"? Do all things around us become shadow in the light of him? In our adversities, do we cast all our cares upon him, knowing that he cares for us? Or do we turn our backs on him and seek help from Baal or from ungodly friends? Do we treat him like a genie in a bottle? We take him out when we're in trouble and put him back in when we think we're through? Can we truly lift up our eyes to the hills and say, "Here is where my help comes from"? Friends, do we truly know the man? Or are we just a seasonal fan of Jesus? My friends, I leave with you Philippians 3 verse 10, which says that I may know Jesus and the power of his resurrection.